What's up, guys? It's Missy. I'm back with another SimCity Build It video. I don't know 100% if I've done a video just on SimCash. I can't remember, but somebody asked me in the comments, so I'm going to go ahead and do a quick video on it. But basically, if you guys are trying to figure out how to earn SimCash, there are several ways that you can earn lower amounts of SimCash. You know, like your daily gifts. When you go to the cities and you click the gift bubbles, you might earn $5 or something. The daily, the video ads that you guys see that pop up around your city, those will also give you guys SimCash depending on which prize you pick. You will obtain SimCash through the City Achievements Journal, especially early on for the low-level players. I recommend that you spend that cash wisely and open up some store slots. This journal here. You also have your city journal, which is the clipboards that pop up early on in the game where you have to complete the tasks on the clipboards. You can't bulldoze the house until you have completed those tasks. Those do provide actually a decent amount of rares when you guys collect those, especially early on in the game. You can obtain SimCash, I believe, through those. I think it's just, oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just rares. I haven't done it in a long time. As you can see, I've had mine completed for many years, so I can't really remember 100% on that. But the main way that you guys are going to earn SimCash, especially if you are below level 30, is going to be through Contest of Mayors. If you guys look at the league prize, the league prize for Mega and Metro is actually, well, Mega especially is pretty high. And for those low-level players, if you guys follow my Contest of Mayors tips, you guys could actually hit the top of the leaderboard. If you guys are above level 30, unfortunately, you guys are going to have a much harder competition. So you guys are looking at spending SimCash in order to get to that top of that leaderboard. If you are above level 43, you guys are looking at having to spend damn near just as much, if not more, than what you're going to win if you hit the mega prize. You got to figure everybody in your league is doing the same thing as you. They're paying cash for those flights to come back. They are finishing those high point assignments without having to wait, 20 hours per flight or whatever. They're paying for canisters to open, things like that. So you guys stand a much lower chance of success on the Megaopolis League. For you high level for you high level players. I am not redoing that whole video because of that. Okay. So that threw me off. Sorry, you guys. Contest of Mayors is going to be the main way that you guys earn your cash. There is also, if you do play War, you can earn some SimCash there through the arenas, which I'll show you guys. So depending on which arena you're in will depend on which reward you receive. If you win, you don't get it just for playing War. You only get it if you win War, okay? If your team wins. So depending on which arena will depend on which cash prize you get. As you can see, this one starts at 30, 40, 50, and 60. So SimCash is actually, it can be kind of hard to come by once you guys pass up all of your opportunities. In the beginning, what happens is SimCity gives you guys a bunch of cash, okay? They start you off with 50. Then they give you all the little clipboards and they give you the city achievements and things like that. And people, being low level and not knowing what they're doing, they spend that cash on, I couldn't even tell you what. To be honest, people just spend the cash. They might just buy metal or something. They're like, oh, okay, I don't want to wait. I'll just buy it with cash. And then what ends up happening is they progress through the game. They level up way too quickly because, let's face it, that's just what people do if they don't know better. They proceed to level up and then they're unable to unlock their storage and their dozer. So they end up buying cash packs. And that's exactly what SimCity wants you to do. They want you to screw yourself to a point where you have to pay to get out of the hole that you're in. And most people will. Surprisingly, there are a lot of people that would sit there and go, why would anybody spend money on a cell phone game. They do it. They do it all the time. Okay, they made millions of dollars off cell phone games this year. People will just pay for instant gratification. They don't want to wait, they don't want to wait or do a week's worth of work to hit that mega prize. So all they have to do is click this button, swipe their fancy little credit card, pay $30, and boom, they already got the mega prize plus some. I mean, of course, you didn't get the keys or anything, but you got the cash, right? Now, early on, cash is going to be a lot more important than later, because what ends up happening is for you high-level players that didn't camp, you end up needing cash to buy these promotion packs that pop up on the left-hand side of your screen in order to get 10 of each rare, because you can't find rares at the rate that the lower-level players can. So you end up actually needing more SimCash than you would originally. And if you weren't participating in COM, you wouldn't need that much anyway. So if you're low level and you've camped and you've expanded your storage to max or damn close to max, you won't need SimCash anywhere near as much as these high level players that didn't camp. Let's say that you've opened up all your store slots and you have your storage and your land maxed out. Once you proceed past a certain threshold in the game, the level point, you're not doing contest of mayors anymore. What do you need cash for? Buildings? I mean, most of the buildings cost keys. Most of them. There are some that cost cash, yes. But most people don't, buy 20 of each building. So even if there was something that you would want, most people purchase the Maxis Manors. They purchase those early on in the game. If they camped, those people that didn't camp, that's what they're trying to earn through doing contests of mayors, is earning the money for the Maxis Manor, which is a building that provides fire, police, and health in one tiny 4-square building. It starts off as 1,000, goes up to 2,000, and then I believe it's 4,000 or 6,000 for the third one, and then 8,000 for everyone after that, is what I've been told from looking it up. I have not actually purchased my fourth one, so I don't know if it goes up after the 8,000. I don't think it does, just based off of what I've read online. However, if you guys have any information as to if it does actually go past 8,000, please leave it in the comments below. But the point is, for you high-level players that did camp at low level, you won't likely need as much SimCash as some low-level people. Especially if you guys do your research on this game and you watch a lot of my videos, you won't need to buy. Don't ever buy these. Okay, this is the biggest ripoff in the world. It's worse than the real cash to SimCash ratio, whatever they got going on over there. This is a joke. 300 SimCash for 19K. You're telling me that a stack of burgers is worth $300. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. When you guys, there's also another thing that I've watched a lot of high-level people do. They need VU. They don't have any Maxises, or they've used a lot of their VU and they don't find them very often, and they need to launch for Contest of Mayors. So what they will do is they will go to their Omega store and they will purchase the VU out of here. When they don't have enough Neo-Molians to purchase it, a cash box pops up and says, pay some amount of cash for this VU remote. Now, it's always over $20. It's usually somewhere in the hundreds. And what they'll do is they'll pay hundreds of dollars for these remotes when they could have just went to this VU tower. And if they didn't have the VU item needed, when you scroll this over, each one costs 20 cash. Yeah. So they're paying hundreds of dollars for the same product just right over at the other place. Okay, I apologize. I am back now. Okay, so yes, you high-level players, you are going to have a harder time getting SimCash. But honestly, you guys, if you're not doing COM and you have already unlocked all of your store slots and bought a couple Maxises, you really don't need all that much SimCash to be productive in the game. Now, if you want to cut corners and you want to purchase a lot of the promotions that pop up, like the buildings and the rare promotions, then yes, you will need a lot of SimCash. But honestly, like, for example, my floating lantern festival, that if you didn't see my videos from yesterday, I had a substantial amount of SimCash stacked up, and it's gone because I purchased like 4 or 3 of the floating lanterns, even though I already had like 4 of them, just because I like them that much, and I think that they look cool. They only come around once a year usually, that I know of anyway. So if you want anything and you think you're going to want it later, you will regret not getting it when it comes around, because it may never come around again, or it may take a year for it to come back. So be very careful of that. If you guys want something, buy it. Buy it when it comes out, okay? There are a lot of buildings that they don't bring back. A lot of parks or holiday specials or things like that they want you guys to earn. And that's why they don't bring them back. And that's why they stick a high price tag on them, because they want to make money off you. So if you are somebody who has been playing the game a long time, you take pride in your city, or you have plans to make your city very, very beautiful, things like that, then I would recommend putting a little bit. You might have to put a little bit of money, real money, into your city. You won't have to if you guys follow my building strategy low level and you have restarted. You probably won't need to buy any SimCash unless you really, really, really want buildings and stuff that are super, super expensive. But for the most part, you guys should be able to stack it up quite nicely with the building plans that I've given you guys if you follow them. Now, if you're somebody who buys a lot of, things like plumb bob bridges, okay, those go up each time you buy them. They cap out and they are a pretty penny. If you guys are buying things like this club, the Sims nightclub, I probably have 10, 15 of them things scattered around all my maps. But I usually try to buy them when they're half off. What I would do if I were you guys, look through each specialization category and see which ones, because those are, okay, bunnies are obviously a holiday thing, okay? You can't just buy those. God damn it. Stupid thing. Okay, these right here, these are always here. They're always here to be purchased. So you don't need to hurry up and run out and get a bunch of stupid llama parks, okay? Oh my God, let's buy up the llamas because they're going to go away. No. Only do it to the stuff that says limited time, stuff that you don't see in your menu all the time. So you'll see a little pink notification type circle above which category has limited time buildings for sale. And when you scroll all the way over to find out where, oh my God, dude, this is ridiculous. Okay, when you scroll all the way over, you'll see, this is when you guys don't hear from me for 3 weeks because I busted my phone on my forehead. I just took it and smashed it into a million pieces. Shit pisses me off. Okay, so limited time. You'll see the little limited time thing on the top of, or the front of the building. 320, it's worth 3 epic points in that category. I did not buy it for the epic points, although that is an added benefit if I was to do the entertainment category. And it is a nice pop boost. It does offer quite a wide coverage square on the ground. But I bought it simply for looks. The Scandinavian Midsummer Festival, that one I've seen quite a bit. You would buy this for looks. It doesn't do a very high pop boost. It doesn't offer good epic points, but it's only 12 keys. So if you like the look of it or you want to scatter it around your city, go ahead and buy it up. This one, be more leery about buying this one, although it is good for epic points and pop boost. It does cost 10 platinum keys, and those things are hard to get. So I'll just, be aware of how hard those stupid things are to get. This here is 50 keys, 3 epic points, 35% pop boost. Honestly, I think the building's hideous, so I would never purchase that. This is 250. Honestly, the Dragon Boat Festival, being how anytime you see buildings with like water inside of them, they look good along your water. like you put them on the road and then you put water around them, and they actually do, usually they look pretty good when you do that. So I could see why somebody would buy that, although I wouldn't buy it for boost or epic points. So if you don't like the look of it, don't buy it. So that takes care of the new limited time update that just came out today, and the answer to someone's question in the comments and how to obtain SimCash quickly. For those of you who watch my videos every day, you've seen my city many, many times. You've seen me here. You've seen me show you guys my city. And if you didn't, I live near a train. You guys can't hear the train going by. If you guys didn't already know, I did redo the right top side of my city. I was talking about bulldozing some of the tall epics along the back because I hate the look of them, even though it was a very difficult decision for me to make because they are mostly gold epics. I was able to rearrange my city to be satisfactory right now for me and not have to bulldoze any gold epics. I just got rid of a couple silver. So I will show you guys what I did. It took me a couple hours yesterday, actually. It was like 3 hours of just... Now, for those of you who know, my city on the right side right here, the water stopped right here. I extended the water up this little river area here. So I brought all this water right there. Wasn't there before. It stopped right here at this yellow tree. So I extended the water. That took, like I said, took three hours. I added another lantern, put out that thing, added some stuff along the sides. Let me know what you guys think. I do not have enough platinum keys to purchase the third waterfall yet. I only got 58 and it costs 90. So, but that is my plan, is to buy one of these waterfall faces, like right there. I have 2 of them. So what I wanted to do was put 3 of them along the back of my city and have 3 separate rivers that dip down into this main body of water here. Now, here's my next idea. And I want you guys to answer what you guys think, because I want some opinions on the matter. But what I want to do is right here on one of these 2 roads, I'm not sure which yet, but somewhere on one of these 2 roads, probably this one up here, I want to take out all the buildings up to right there. And I want to run a river between all of these homes. So what'll end up happening is this area of residentials will be pretty much like an island. And then these will be like an island as well. And then it will island off over there. So basically I want to run water along this one stretch that you see that's empty, get rid of all these tall, ugly buildings and put in smaller buildings like the mountain epics, or put in the taller, like more cool, colorful type buildings. Haven't quite decided that one yet. At least then I'd be able to view my mountainside. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I am going to put that in another video so it has its own title, but I just figured I'd add it to the end of this one just in case you guys happen to be watching and you noticed that my screen was a little different on the right hand side. So yeah, I'm gonna get this guy out for you guys, and I will be posting probably several videos today. I apologize, some of my videos don't have thumbnails yet. I've been honestly lazy, and I was working on my city yesterday, so I haven't gotten around to making all those yet, but I will sit down and make them.